How's it going, family? Welcome back to the crypto stream. Guys, I'm just coming at you with an impromptu, what I like to call a vlog today on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Today, you know, I think I like this kind of style. I may come to you guys with this kind of style every Sunday. You know, today I just wanted us to reflect on all of the blessings, all of the good things that we've seen in our lives. It may not necessarily be around money or crypto, because I know crypto has been down in the tubes lately. But you know, I always preach trouble don't last always. Yes, trouble does not last always, guys. I just want you to look at the beautiful sky. You know, I like to give an example of the sky where you're in a plane and, you know, you're taking off and the weather down below where you're sitting on the tarmac is stormy, it's raining, it's thundering, it's lightning. Everything's going on. Chaos, flooding rain. And you think that there's nothing but storms all ahead, all over, all around you, and it couldn't get any better. But then as the plane decides to ascend and then take off and go into the heavens and finally rise above the clouds, you break through that deck of clouds, and then you begin to see and look down and realize that that whole disturbance, that whole area of inclement weather was just around a little bit of the real estate that you were at. But when you were on the ground looking up, it seemed that everything was just dark and gloomy. But when you punch through that deck of clouds, you begin to see that, hey, it was just a small portion of the big world that was like that. And then you begin to see the sunshine. You begin to see this, guys. Sunshine and a little bit of clouds. Then you were reminded that trouble doesn't last always. Now, I say all of this to say that, guys, you have to realize why you got into crypto. What was your motivation in getting into crypto? See, you got to understand that when the markets are in the red and the markets, or you're in a bear market like we are now, that is actually when millionaires are made. Think about that, guys. When the bear market hits and when everything is in the tubes, everything is in the toilet, everything is down, that's when millionaires are made. And the reason that's the case is because you see things that are just on sale. Yes, I call it on sale. I don't call it in the red, really. I'm just using that terminology for the sake of me describing what I'm trying to bring home to you guys, the point I'm trying to drive to you. But when the market is in the red, or when the bear market is here, as is evident now, that is when millionaires are made. Let me tell you why. Because why there is blood on them streets out there. On them streets meaning the crypto streets. I don't mean physical, literal blood. What I mean is when the market is just not doing too hot. People that run from that, people that decide to sell at a loss and lock in their losses, because that's when you realize your losses are your gains. When you sell, that's when you realize that. Not when it's there and you haven't converted it to fiat or you haven't sold. That's all what we call phantom. It's all there on paper. Right? But you have to sell to realize profit or to even realize your loss. But the point I'm making to you is this. People that panic when the market is like it is now and they sell out of their positions in whatever crypto. It doesn't necessarily have to be Saitama. It doesn't have to be Bitcoin. It doesn't have to be Ethereum. It can be whatever it is they're invested in. When they do that, those people now have exited their position. So they have eliminated any possibility of them becoming wealthy in the future because of that decision. Now, on the other hand, you have those individuals who decide to go ahead and dollar cost average or invest and snatch up these digital assets known as cryptocurrencies. They decide to put some money in because you know what? Things are on sale. Things are on sale 70 to 90%. 70 to 90%, guys. Let's take Bitcoin, for instance. Bitcoin is hovering around, last time I checked earlier today, $20,000 per token. And at one point, Bitcoin had reached almost $70,000 per coin. Now, there were people buying in at the all-time high of Bitcoin at 68, 69,000, somewhere up around there, during the bull run last year around May 2021. Those people bought at the top. Now, if you look at where we are now in this crypto market, with everything being down on discount right now, Wouldn't it make sense for you to go ahead and use the money to invest in those cryptos that you've been wanting to invest in? Because you're getting them at an enormous sale, an amazing discount right now. And then when the next bull run comes, and by the way, it will come. The next bull run will come. We don't know when. I'm not a fortune teller. You know, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't be your financial advisor. That's something I can't be. You know, but hey, you have to make the decision for yourself on what type of investor you choose to be. Will you be a short-term investor, meaning you're just trying to make a quick buck, flip in and out of crypto day trading? Or do you want to be the type of investor that creates what I call generational wealth? You know, we have a saying on my channel that I end mostly every video with. And that saying goes a little something like this. Invest with a purpose so that you can create generational wealth for you and your family. Now, let's dissect that. Invest with a purpose. So when I say invest with a purpose, what am I talking about? I am literally saying, know your why. Have a plan to trade and trade your plan. Which means that before you start investing in crypto, ask yourself why. What goals do you hope to accomplish? Where do you want to be 5 to 10 years from now? Do you want to be working your 9-to-5 job? Do you want to be working 2 jobs? Inflation is through the roof right now. There are some people out there that are working 2 jobs to make ends meet. And my friends, crypto is the area or the industry that allows people to create wealth with just holding, with just patience. That's all it is. You know, Warren Buffett said it best. He said, really, and I may screw this up, so bear with me and feel free to correct me in the comments, guys. And I apologize for all the background noise here that we have in the background. But hey, I am in a park walking, reflecting on the world and reflecting on all the goodness on this inspirational Sunday. But Warren Buffett said something like this. The stock market is a transfer of wealth from the impatient to the patient. I'm going to repeat that. Warren Buffett said something like this. And again, feel free to correct me if I'm off base here, but I think it goes a little something like this. The stock market, investing in the stock market, is essentially a transfer of wealth from the impatient to the patient. Now, I'm going to translate that into crypto, and I'm going to add my little spin on it. I'm going to say this. Investing in crypto is a long-term play. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for the weak. It's not for impatient people. Because crypto is essentially a transfer of generational wealth from the impatient to the patient. Guys, I just wanted to come to you today on this beautiful, blessed Sunday to just give you some inspirational vitamin. Give you a good dose. Give you a good inoculation. Give you a good shot of some inspirational words to help you on your crypto journey so that you can create generational wealth for you and your family. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me and my YouTube channel. We have grown tremendously. And just remember to go ahead and smash that like button and go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well, so that you can be sure that you won't miss any content that we put out on our channel, because we're going to be sure that we're going to keep you up to date on the late breaking news that comes from not only Saitama, but other up and coming crypto projects, and then also about the economy in general. Thank you guys so much, guys. And we'll talk to you real soon.